My brother blamed me for destroying our family. Until I showed him his birth certificate, with a different father's name. When I was 15, I found a letter in my mom's closet. It wasn't meant for me, it was from a man I didn't recognize. The tone was personal, emotional. Romantic. I didn't understand it all, but I knew it wasn't something my dad should ever see. I showed it to my mom expecting answers. What I got was a total breakdown. Within weeks our parents were screaming at each other, then silence, then divorce. My older brother, 17 at the time, never forgave me. If you hadn't found that letter, maybe they'd still be together. He said, like I'd set fire to our lives on purpose. He chose to live with Dad. He stopped talking to me, birthday cards came back unopened. For years I carried the weight of blame like a second skin. But deep down I always knew there was more to the story. Last year, while helping Mom pack up some old boxes, I found his birth certificate. I wasn't even looking for it, but there it was, yellowed with age and under father's name, was someone else. Not my dad, not the man who raised us. A completely different name. My heart dropped. It all made sense. The tension, the favoritism, the way Dad treated him more like a responsibility than a son. My brother had been living a lie, and blaming me for the fallout. I kept that secret for months. I didn't want to hurt him, but I couldn't carry his anger anymore. Then last Christmas he finally came to visit for the first time in years. Over dinner he made a bitter joke about me ruining everything. That was it. I walked to the bedroom, pulled out the file and dropped the birth certificate in front of him. No words, just truth. He stared at it, then at me. "This can't be real," he whispered. "It is, V," I said quietly. "I didn't destroy our family. I just uncovered what was already hidden." He left without saying much. But a week later he called me and cried. He said he felt like his whole life was a lie. He apologized for the years of blame, the silence, the resentment. Now we're slowly rebuilding. Truth hurts, yes, but sometimes it's the only way to stop bleeding from a wound you didn't even know was open. And finally, I don't feel like the villain in my own story.